This isn't your everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness. Hello everybody, welcome back for more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Reverse Rebirth. In the last episode, we began Riku's campaign, and so Riku managed to get himself out of that weed chamber, and so now we're in Hollow Bastion. And so in this episode, we're going to continue on with Hollow Bastion. And there's some more things that I do want to talk about when it comes to, when it comes to more about Riku's gameplay. And so, I don't think I ever did mention this though, but I guess it's only because, I don't remember much of what goes on here besides the base mechanics. So when you go through each of the worlds, and like I was saying, that Riku actually does get his own set of cards. Whenever you advance through the worlds, each of the variations of the number cards are going to be outright given to you. So you don't really collect your own cards per se though. The cards that you have in your in Riku's current deck, they usually vary for whichever world they go into. So, it's always just, some kind of random set, or maybe just their own kind of set of cards, though. But, yeah, either way, you don't really get your own cards to collect, though, or just having to rearrange your deck. And this Heartless is chasing after me, so, yeah, what I want to do is actually just try to attack the Shadow itself, though, so that way I can actually get the advantage of them getting stunned. But, yeah, I can see that Shadow is chasing after me, because, that always happens when, a Heartless shows up, but I want to try to strike it down. But because of the stupid auto-targeting system, where it actually instead goes after the object, then Riku will actually just go, or Sora, it's the same thing with Sora, where, you'll just hit that object instead of the enemy that you want to go after. So, yeah, that's another thing that's really clunky about this auto-targeting system. And some more levels right here, so we'll level up Riku's HP boost. But yeah, where it says DP here, we'll get to eventually, but yeah, there's gonna be quite a bit to talk about as well. So, let's see, what was I going to say? Yeah, like I said, so, yeah, you don't really get your own kind of, you don't really collect your own cards, so, in a way, I guess Riku's campaign is a little more user-friendly compared to Sora, where, where in Sora's campaign, you just have to collect up some attack cards or some other kind of card powers, and then you just have to, make up your own deck, but, yeah. Other than that, though, then, yeah, that's basically what it is, though, so it's a little more user-friendly, so... Anyway, one last plot over here. Oh, hello, Maleficent. I knew you would return, Riku. Maleficent, you're alive? You haven't been paying attention. I am but a figment of your memory. Of all the people I could run into, it had to be you. But of course. After all, your heart is steeped in darkness. You can only see those who exist in that same darkness. No! Be grateful you have someone to keep you company. Your heart is empty. Were it not for the darkness it contains, you would be completely alone. That's sounding pretty good right about now. Come now, you once turned to me to sate your hunger for darkness. You want me here. Who but I can grant you the darkness you long for? There was a time I did want you around. I surrendered my heart to the dark. But never again. You and your darkness have nothing to offer. All I did was lose myself. Empty myself. I'm finished with all that. If I'm stuck seeing people like you, people of the dark, I'll take you out one by one. Then you mustn't forget to destroy yourself last. For, like me, you are one of the dark. That's fine with me. I turned to darkness because my heart was weak. I hate that weakness. It's like I'm my own enemy. And seeing people like you embrace the darkness just makes it worse. Enough talk, Maleficent. So you hate the darkness and not to fight it. Oh, the agony you must feel. Then let me end your pain, Riku. End it forever. With the wondrous power of darkness! Yep, this kind of music can only mean one thing. It means it's boss time. So now we have, well, of course, another second boss fight against Maleficent in her dragon form. So, just so you guys know, I'm only going to count the number of times the word darkness has been said. Not any kind of variations for it, like, dark or darkest, darky, dark, darkity, dark, dark, darky, dark. Just the word darkness. So yeah, it has to make sure it has ness and the word dark. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, just when they say darkness itself. So anyway, so let's go and talk about the boss fight against Maleficent. So she basically fights exactly the same as she did in Source campaign though, but what it is though is that it's actually not as hard as it was beforehand, where, you know, Riku doesn't really have his own slates per se. Like, you can actually still stock with your cards though, but he doesn't really have his own slates though. He actually has a special kind of way for it though, but we don't have that kind of ability just yet though. So basically the only thing you have to do is that you just have to continue using your own cards and just continue whacking her on her draconic head. And you can also use the gimmick card. Yeah, the gimmick cards will still return. And then you just use that to your advantage, just, you know, so you can gain the upper hand. So basically, and for the bosses though in Riku's campaign, some of them can be, you know, not so hard though, but there are times where it can actually be an outright, you know, annoying deal and an outright pain in the ass. So, but here on Maleficent, well, I mean, like I said, all you do, you just use the just keep hitting her with your own kind of attack cards. But here's the thing though, you can actually see I kind of struggle a lot with a bit here, and that's only because, you know, whenever she stomps her hands down and does that shockwave attack, I try to jump over it, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because my timing is off, or maybe the fact that, you know, she creates these shockwaves in a fast motion, that I have a hard time trying to avoid them, trying to jump over them. So that's probably what it could be, though. But yeah, that's about it, though. So that was it for Maleficent. You know, just keep hitting her with attack cards, and then there you go. Now, unlike with Sora's campaign, like, you know, well, to jump the gun ahead a bit here, you actually do get at least one friend card though, and that kind of friend card, I mean, we don't know yet though. Oh yeah, and also you still get some enemy cards as well. So, another good or cool thing about Riku's campaign is that when it comes to the enemy cards, and yeah, you're gonna be hearing the most annoying sound that you're gonna be hearing, quite a lot here. You know, probably just even worse than the low HP sound from the Pokemon games, but yeah, when you get your own enemy cards, thankfully for one thing, Riku actually doesn't have his own CP or any kind of card points. So, in other words, his kind of card deck is completely unlimited. So yeah, it's, you know, it's very much different from Sora, where, you know, you have to have at least enough CP to actually equip more cards, and you could easily run out of those. But with the case of Riku's campaign, then his is unlimited, so you can actually be able to equip basically all the enemy cards if you want to. Actually, no, you don't really equip those yourself though. The game does that for you. So yeah, this is actually what I mean about this game being a lot more user-friendly compared to Sora's campaign. So that's something that's to be grateful for. So anyway, on to the next area.
Why do you shun the darkness?
Come on, I know you heard me. Every word I said to Maleficent.
Darkness is your weapon. It is time you learned you must accept it.
What do you mean?
Stop resisting. Accept the darkness. You have no choice. If you are to serve me again.
How the fuck?
I thought it was you, Ansem.
Oh, you don't seem surprised.
All you have been talking about is the darkness. I can only assume you want to pull me back in, so you can play Puppet Master.
Clever boy. I knew you'd be the one to most appropriately serve me. And now, surrender to me again.
You're crazy! Not a chance!
Did you really think you could do me harm? A weakling like you couldn't even defeat Sora, and you had darkness on your side.
Oh, excuse me for being weak.
You are weak. You need darkness. Surrender. Bow to darkness. Bow to me.
That's not gonna happen.
Only the darkness can offer to you all of the strength that you will need.
You're wrong!
That voice. Your Majesty?
That's right! Remember, Riku, you're not alone! Listen close. The light will never give up on you. You'll always find it, even in the deepest darkness.
I got it. I won't lose to darkness. Not today.
You think that feeble little light can save you? From the darkness that I command?
Wow. Okay, so Answer's back. Somehow. Even though we just killed him. You shall feel the darkness everywhere. Give me all you've got. I'll give it right back. Alright, so I guess we're fighting Ansem now. Okay, he's back. You know, we clearly see him get blown to smithereens and, you know, get trolled hard, but no, he's back. So, does this mean it was all for fucking nothing? I don't know. Anyway, so we actually have some, you know, basically some tutorials here. So, basically, Ansem itself isn't really so much of a boss in this game, though. I think he actually was in the GBA version, but here in this game, it's actually more of a tutorial boss. So basically, what it is, it's actually showing off what you know, about using the same card breaks and all that here. So this is called Rapid Break. So quickly break the opponent's card for a boost in attack. So yeah, that's actually what happens here. And then we have this next one coming up here. Not giving up yet. I wonder how much of this you can take. I'm just going along until you give up. Alright, so the next one is going to be you have to show the same value card as the opponent's and press triangle. So, yeah, and I actually kind of hesitate here because I forgot I was supposed to, you know, press the, or use the same value card as the opponent, and then press triangle. I thought I was only pressing triangle the whole time, but I didn't know I was supposed to do that yet. So, what you do is that if you use show the same value card number as the opponent's, then this is when you enter duel mode. And so what you have to do is you have to break the opponent's card, or called the duel system, and you have to break the enemy's cards by either showing the same value or a higher number value. If you get it, then you get the upper hand.
What? That all you got?
It seems to me that you are intent on resisting the darkness. All right, then see it for yourself.
Huh?
This is a card crafted from your memory. Advance through the world it creates, and soon you will understand. Chasing after light is not the way. It will not give you distance from the darkness. There is no running from the darkness.
Don't worry, I'm not running. Give it. I'll enter the world, and in the end, if I haven't given in to the darkness, then I win.
I have one more gift for you.
What'd you do?
I simply tempered the darkness that yet remains in your heart.
You still think that I'd rely on darkness?
To use it or not is your choice. I'll be waiting, Riku, for you to sense it and yield to the darkness in your heart.
And so Riku learns D mode. Ooh, D mode, you say? Yes, we have the D. But no, this is this is dark mode. So it can be activated when you have accumulated maximum dark points through card breaks. So whenever you break an enemy's card, then you start getting some more D points or darkness points. And so, yeah, more world cards here. And so that's when Riku will start entering dark mode, which, you know, he actually changes into his dark hula skirt, and he gets more, you know, attacks and like that.
Don't I even warrant a hello, Lexius?
What is going on here, Zexion? I want an explanation.
Nice to see you too, Vexen. It's such a shame. The organization used to be the rope that bound us together.
You're only number 6. How dare you?
Let it go, Vexen.
Zexion, tell us. What did you detect?
Visitors. I picked up 2 scents in the castle's lowest basement. One of them was Maleficent.
Don't be absurd. The witch is gone. She cannot return from the realm of darkness of her own volition.
If you would let me finish. The scent belonged not to the real Maleficent, but to a very convincing double. But I truly cannot say much beyond that, since the double is no more. Our other visitor saw to that.
And who is it?
I do not know for sure, but the scent was very similar to that of the Superior.
And yet, not exactly the same, was it? This truly piques my curiosity.
Now, what to do?
We wait. See what develops.
Something smells funny. What's that scent? It's so familiar. Darkness. It's the smell of darkness. I can't believe this is happening. The darkness even seeped into my skin.
Don't worry, Riku.
Your Majesty!
A wild Disney appears.
Oh! What happened? I can see right through you.
Funny, huh? I can only send a bit of my power to this place. That's why I've got a request for you.
Request?
Listen, Riku. Just because darkness holds you, don't let go of who you are. You've got to fight the darkness inside you. It won't be easy to do, I know. But please don't forget, even in the darkest darkness, there's always a little bit of light.
Light within darkness.
You and I have seen it. The far welcoming light inside the door to darkness. The light of Kingdom Hearts. It will show you the way. Please don't give up. Believe in the light. That's a request from my heart.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Trust me, I'll try to find a way to reach you. I'll get there. I promise.
Oh. You're an illusion.
Don't worry. We shook hands in our hearts, remember? We're connected, you and me.
Guess we are.
Know what that means, bitch? I'm still gonna control your paycheck! Huh? Oh, we also get the trophy here, confronting the darkness. Also, I'm not gonna count, whenever I say darkness. Only when the characters do, but not me. So, that's just in the script story. So, anyway, so now Mickey Mouse, or King Mickey, he's our friend now. He's one of our friend cards. So now we can actually be able to summon him at any time. But, we'll show him off more, because I'm gonna end this off here. So, anyways, next time on Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Reverse Rebirth, we're going to enter through this door here, and of course, we're gonna do our our very first Disney World in this campaign. So, yeah, like those again. Anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys later.